G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today's April 29, 2023. This is the US Japanese yen currency update. On the weekly, you can see that it's undecided. Long or shorts are not sort of showing up. On the daily, we just broke up on a long signal for potential long trades. And I'll show you how to potentially trade on the hourly time frame if you follow the long signal there. So looking at each of these. On the weekly, first off, this indicator down here combines the moving averages of the price chart with the moving averages of the CCI 150. So on the price chart, we've got the moving average 60 and moving averages 3 and 5. And on the CCI 150, we've got the moving average 5 and moving average 50. So if they're in alignment, like it was during that point, they were both showing a bearish signal. Back here, they were showing a bullish signal, both going up. So on the weekly, again, it's undecided. So probably not a strong signal to go either long or short, whereas on the daily we had this massive spike overnight, and that's resulted in this signal where both indicators of the CCI and the moving averages are showing bullish movement. So again, just be cautious of that because it could be a false break like it was back here. We want to see this maintain during over a number of days at least, but still you could probably trade on lower time frames during these little spikes possibly. So the way you do that, again, I've got the, before I leave the daily, I've also got these key support area, key support at 127 at 225, and a key resistance at 151.94. And I've got this diagonal descending trend line, and it's actually broken through that in the last week or so. So there's no other minor resistance showing yet, and as soon as it does, I'll post a video, but at the moment, nothing's showing up yet. So on the hourly, again, going back to the daily, you want to make sure that the weekly and the daily are in alignment. So you can see there during that one spike there on the week, you could have traded during that little period there on the hourly, and that coincided with this period here. So to understand how to trade that, again, going back to this little area here, when the candle breaks below the fractal, you take a short position in that case, and you exit with a small percentage gain or a small monetary gain, and again you wait for it to break below the fractal to take another entry. Now at the moment, where we are with this little spike above showing on the daily only going long, and you'll notice that on the hourly, you possibly could have entered it back here. Had you followed that strategy, you would have entered long on that one there. It did fall back, and then it spiked up during that range there. That would have been a nice trade to take had you followed that little long trade based on the daily timeline. Now at the moment, it took a little upswing there, and then it fell back. Again, the reason I say take small gains, because this little area here, for example, and if I draw a little ruler, so had you gone long at that point, you can see that it went as high as 0.23% on the hourly. So again, obviously the smaller time frames are smaller percentages. So I like taking smaller trades. Now you might have gotten out somewhere in the middle here on taking a small percentage gain. But again, or you may want to wait until another example might be you wait till the price falls back into the fractal cloud, which it did a couple of hours later. So at the moment it's still within the fractal cloud, and you're possibly going long only on the daily. But again, I'd like to wait for it to be confirmed with the long positioning on the weekly as well before taking any long positions or short positions. So to understand how to properly trade this and other strategies, reference the links in the description below. Subscribe and support us more on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.